నేను క్లాస్లో కూర్చోను అసలు దేని గురించి చెప్తున్నా విన్నా. దేని గురించి చెప్తున్నా తెలుసా?
And as per PV, it is like up to date. All the themes are like plugins are like a maximum up to date. But yes, this is out of date. So out of date plugin they have, but it don't have any vulnerabilities. See, this is another plugin is out of date. So this is a considered as like a misconfiguration, security misconfiguration. This website is misconfigured. It is not using up-to-date plugins. If those are due to the out of date, if that out of date version has some vulnerabilities, will report under vulnerable and outdated components. Now, so vulnerabilities are not found in this website. Now let me try like a, so in the place of that hospital.com, I want to try like a ecouncil.org. So we verified that like a Vapalizer is detected that they are using. So they are using WordPress. Alright. So we have to like provide the URL. Okay. Now I'm testing like a let's say it's a council web pages has like a up-to-date plugins and themes are like a one outdated. In the bottom, like so you will get that, but it's okay. Leave that count. Okay, API they have a slot. Okay, they are giving unlimited access to it. Like, just for the main sake, like they say, if I request for date. Huh? You can use the same API token for the different websites. Scanning like this is also you know, like the most popular like so technology for the website is the WordPress. In internet, so 99% of the blogs are WordPress. So 99, 85% are completely designed in WordPress. That's why I'm trying to show you how to do the WordPress for now. Now say this like this report. Easy Council has a WordPress. See the technology like yes, now see this we have interesting folder. See there like a brochure slips. So this website is using outdated version. See this insecure. WordPress version 6.8.1 they are using, which is a insecure, released in a 2025 April. But latest one is released in a 2025 December. So they are using like a outdated version. Due to that outdated version, there is a two vulnerabilities. So stored accesses, sensitive data disclosure issue we have. Now they are using a theme fund, so plugins. Looking to the plugin, they are using like a BT core plugin. That plugin is like a as a vulnerability. What is the vulnerability? Local file inclusion. LFI. It's a too dangerous issue, right? Critical vulnerability. See, they are using a elemental plugin. That plugin is out of date. So gravity funds version out of date. Now, if any hacker want to hack PC Council website, they can hack. There is a local file inclusion with the help of the sensitive data they can extract related to the server. Any website, like a WordPress website, Apple, some different websites we have. Everyone use some kind of CMS. Now, like so, you have to figure out that which CMS they are using. So yesterday, like when we visited, like so Apple asked us, we observed that they are using Drupal as well, not WordPress. Previously, they used like WordPress. Now they are using. Now Drupal vulnerability scanning outdated. There is a tool for that. Group E scan. Group E scan. You can find it in how to use WordPress. I just demonstrated WordPress. WordPress is the most popular. Now Drupal, Group E scan. Joomla, there is a technology. Joomla. Zoom scan. Those are three popular CMS. CMS's vulnerability scanning purpose we can use the rules separately. So we have a WordPress, WP scan, Joomla, Zoom scan, Drupal, Drupal scan. Those are like the tools available in Kali Linux. Advanced security OS. You can just like if it is not available, you can find in a GitHub, just like a cloning, you can find a password. Guys are able to follow me. So whenever we are trying to do the like a security response generation, we identify the technologies, which technology they are using. So which website like now so this is showing the Drupal. Now if I want like to do the basic PHP, one web dot now this website has which technology it has? It has a PHP, Nginx website, Ubuntu operating system. Clearly PHP only we have. So PHP page. Even if you click on any link also you are getting .php. So dynamic, you can do the dynamic. You don't, it's not a CMS. You should observe that. If you get the word CMS, separate scanner required, not browser. So whenever you observe, now this is like a showing like a word CMS, content management system. So content management system is a one type of technology. So most popular CMS technologies in the market share. Which is the most popular? As per their statistics, Vaporizer is scanning every day like a soap. Thousands of websites are monitored based upon the users as per their statistics. But my statistics, 85% is a WordPress. As per like a soap, technology issues. So they observe that like a soap. Websites based upon their tracking. Series more than like a 45 lakh websites they found as a WordPress. So remaining still a Drupal how much? 3%. Joomla how much? 2%.
What you should learn. WordPress language. Like I just like I did a scanning on easy percentage, right? And I showed us right? And less than like 2 3 minutes. For the 2 3 minutes task scanning task, after preparing the report in a proper format, you are charging 50 to 70,000 rupees for that project. That is a consulting fees. I will say effortless. Okay.
So can you repeat what you say? Please repeat.
So we are using simple process. WP scan, detecting the outdated plugins, detecting the outdated themes. They are vulnerable or not. If they are vulnerable, we are mentioning that. You are reporting to your client. Okay, your company charge for the client minimum 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees. That's the fund like that. Who is your client? If it is a normal small business, you charge 50 to 60,000. But if it's a big company, you charge like a more than that. But process is much easy process followed by the calibration testers. That my point. WordPress vulnerability scanning, WordPress penetration testing processes are easy. Clear everyone? అర్థమైందా? So easy. And like we have a login pages, default login page for the WordPress. What is the default login page? Already I told you. So after the home page, just like I use the WP. Other than that, what you need to do is brute force on this page. That's it. That my point. Other than that, extra you have to do the brute.
So this is I did not get the point. Like easyconsole.org with them,
WP admin is a page, administrator page regarding. Okay, fine. So WordPress has a login page, Joomla has an admin login page, Drupal has a. Who will design that website? Administrator. So admin dashboard link. Whenever you access that admin part, okay, you can even ask ChatGPT. So default admin dashboard for the Drupal. You will get that format. You can do the brute force. You can test with the brute force, like intruder, send to the intruder, attack with the usernames and passwords. If you find any value username password, now you will gain access. That is also proof. Hacker can perform the brute force. So they are using like insecure like themes, they are using insecure plugins out of the version of the WordPress, which is a vulnerable and even vulnerable to the brute force attacks. All those you will report as a that much. So WordPress security, website security testing is getting easy. You don't need even boundary workshop. Okay, na? So sometimes like a part of penetration testing, like our companies like so they give the IP address or domain name. But in a domain name like so, do we have only one application? No, multiple applications also. So part of the bug part of penetration testing. If you want to discover the hidden web pages, hidden folders in a server, hidden like a resources, like admin login page, secret folders. If you want to find out, so you can find out them by using Dialbuster. There is a tool name is called Dialbuster. Dialkey, Dialbuster, like so GoBuster, all those are tools to find the hidden files. Even your content discovery also can do that. So in a workshop, like we can use a content discovery. So workshop also you can use to discover the hidden content. Okay, now let's look into the Dialbuster website. Now I want like to see the like what we have exactly in that particular website. Now I want to discover that. So demo.discover.net all hidden pages, including their admin pages and all those things. How I can figure out their hidden web pages? Now I can mention that website URL. So I can just like increase the number of parallel lines. Okay, 25 is good. Now I am selecting the directories. Okay, this already have a sample file names and folder names. I am providing that values where I have so path forward slash Linux path. Okay, USR folder, shading folder. So and folder name directories. Just type dial. So in that folder you can find the values. So all those are sample values. You can use a directory list media. I want to find all the directories. Now I provided the user, shade, guidebuster, for list. I provided that is the path. Now I'm just like using blank extension. I'm trying to test that. I know that whenever I visited demo.testify.net, I found like that they have a .jsp. Now what is the technology? File extension should be JS. You found like a PHP, use the PHP. ASP, mention this. Now start that. So if you start like identifying the all hidden folders in that, all hidden files in that. So you can discover the invisible things too. See this? It identifies the index page, the search page, login page, feedback page. See this? Is it discovering content properly? So I love to use this technique to discover the hidden web pages in any web application or website. Okay, so part of my assets. So if they don't have a proper like security controls, what happens? You will find the like so please configure directories are directory listing you can find directories with the directory listing, secret admin dashboards you can find easily. So series admin folder is called. SAS data series admin directory. So you have a sheet dashboard also 302 redirection. They have redirection because they require username password. So you have a account.jsp they have. See the things. So you have a clear like structure, you can see that. So whenever you are doing like security review of the website, so you can just take a file. So you can just find out. So as per this like so we can just take identify what this security test. And we can identify the technologies by using Rapalizer. Even you can use a waterway parts. This is a one more interesting festival tool. But I don't use a waterway because I really feel that it is a good for finding the technology. Rapalizer is doing great job. Now I want to find out the technology in EC council.org. Now, so what it is doing, like what web is going to that website, and identify the redirection. Now it is a redirection, and it is identify the technology details in that particular. So you will get the completely raw pages, then raw pages, like you can't find exactly. Now provide the redirection to the home page URL. So copy the link address, insert that cybersecurity tools online and explain options. United States query, IP address, website. See, it is not able to display the exact details quickly, guys. What web we can use to identify the technology? Just send it to the map. But Rapalizer is a little bit. I'll make one. So you can identify the like so different things with the different tools. Okay, so now like this diabuster can help you to find the hidden directories. There is a diary, GoBuster kind of tools also used by the people. Only their task is they want to discover the hidden web pages and directories in the server. Next, like so, you can just like do the website has a security response header. See, like a server need to return the important security response header. You hope that you remember. HSTS. HTTP strict transport security policy header. They should return, right? If they have that header only, it will protect. User can redirect always to the HTTPS website. Like that, few important headers here. Header to header preferences. Now, if you use a one header, it will protect from the class-side scripting. If you use like a so one header, it will protect from the like a zigzagging attack. Zigzagging attack means someone may use your website part of their website night. They can hide your web page transparent. They can display another layer. When user click on another layer, your website can execute that application. Means play now button. You click on play now button, but in the bottom there is a transfer now, fund transfer now button. It will so exactly UI triggers in attack possible. So sometimes translate scripting you can prevent with help of the one header. SSL like scripting you can bypass with the HSTS flag. Okay, so you can just like protect from the exacting attack with help of the one header. Like that, we have a few headers. So if server return that security response headers, you can just it will protect you. Your application will be secure. That might. So we need to like check that what are the headers implemented by the server, what are the missing important headers. We need a mandatory few headers. Those headers should be implemented by the server. So we are going to review the headers as a part of this activity. So how can you review the headers? You can visit the security headers. So security headers. So you can go to the security headers and you can just scan your target website for checking the headers. Now I want to check the headers like so use it in the demo.testified data. Also demo.testified data. Is it implemented headers? Red, black, yeah, fail. So this website don't have a protection against from the XSS attacks. So this website don't have a protection against attacks like a clickjacking. So this website don't have like a security protection from the MIM sniping attack. So all you can see that even it is using like HTTP protocol, HTTP is missing. Let me find HTTPS URL. URL is HTTPS, but strict transport security is missing. Those many headers will report as missing security response headers. From this server response will have a security headers, but those headers are missing. HSTS is missing. Strict transport security is missing. Okay. Content security policy used for the protecting from the cross-security. And explain options used for the protecting from the exact attack. Okay. Those are missing. Those are major three, top three. Mandatorily, every website should implement that. If they don't implement, you can report as well. Understand? They should implement those things, but they are missing. So, but if you check the same thing for the Facebook, so Facebook.com implement the headers. See that? Anyway, so you can check that. Now, I don't like enable like a few headers because like it's not really required for my website. I think when it's done, so it depends upon the workflow. So strict transport security, content type option, network policies is implemented. So I use the explain options. It takes time. Not from exactly because someone may refer my institute in they block. If they want to use my web page, I need to allow them to use an iPhone. What is it? Permissions policy. That is like a so additional extra layer of security. Permissions policy means like which content can load on the which JavaScript code can load on the website. That kind of permission we can define. Like so, is it allowed GPS or not? So that policy we define. So that policy related part of it. So this is like a specially used for the APIs and okay. So this is a header allows the site to control which features and APIs can be used in that project. That is a new method. It's not real method. If there is a requirement, so we use APIs one. That should define the context. But mandatory, what are the mandatory things? So strict transport security policy, we should implement. Okay, X content type options and explain options. And nothing they mandatory. And but it's does not reference the nice to business. But Facebook code Facebook lo delete button, Facebook account delete. Some layer. So what is exactly? Exactly is like a layer. So hackers will like a hide your actual function behind that. Confirm that in the bottom it is transparent. Now click you are clicking. Movie will play movie button, play button will add. That is a exactly. You are clicking on one thing, but action is performed. So please. So hackers can misuse because the bottom pay will be button. So clickjacking, how clickjacking works? A fraudster places clickjacking instead on top of the ad page. So user will click on it. User will the page where the ad is placed. So very choti. So misuse clickjacking. ఈ పాసిబిలిటీ ఉంది అని చెప్తున్నాను సో దట్స్ వాట్ సో లేయర్ లేయర్ హై get my feedback by the one and give a shop check out that might so how to verify that exactly so you can verify that by looking into the headers let me say exactly what so even like I said, you can verify by loading the website in the iPhone. If you are like a comfortable, you can use the iPhone. This is the iPhone. You can mention your target website in iPhone. So it's HTTPS, the demo.facebook.com. So save this one HTML. Exactly. Now open this URL. So open this HTML page in your browser. That website should load. Now if that website is loaded, one of it is exact. I feel loaded your website. One of it. But are Facebook Facebook they have like a header. Explain option header is implemented on Facebook. So due to that, it is going to block this information. Please do I want to the otherwise, so you have to review the security response measures are needed. How to review the headers. So if any header is missing, you can report as well. To detect these headers missing in a simple way in a workshop, I recommended headers analyzer application. Header summarizer extension I recommended to you. We install that extension to detect the missing headers. If any response, like a security response headers are missing, that header summarizer extension can detect and report to you when you are using it. So I recommended like a technology detection for the software version report. If the technology has a vulnerabilities, software vulnerability scanner report. If JavaScript libraries are vulnerable, retry.js will report to you. If headers are missing, headers analyzer will report to you. So I recommended extensions for you to extend your workflow capabilities. Like so whenever you are doing a testing, like so you can just SSL you already know that SSL lab, SSL configuration we review that is a part of the cryptographic framework. So Docker WordPress separate, that is a not related to the even web application penetration testing. If your client has a WordPress website, use that. Okay, that's not part of it. Normal web application penetration testing is different. WordPress website security testing is different. So you have to review the SSL configuration, you have to identify the technologies, and you have to review the headers. So those are things we should consider. So when you identify the technologies using hypervisor, what identify the services version by using it. So what is it? Network mapping. Use real network penetration testing. Server security review purpose. You will understand that in a network security class. So how to do like a port scanning with a map and how to identify the vulnerabilities based upon open port. How to gain access to the server based upon the open ports and their vulnerabilities. That process you learn in a network security. Okay. So find internet directories files using that. WordPress already we covered and identify the missing security response. So whenever even you can identify the server issues like a vulnerabilities with a Nikto tool. There is a tool name is called Nikto. It's a free like open source like a vulnerability scanner on the web servers. You can just use the Nikto space your target website. Now I want to do the testing on demo.testify.net. Now Nikto is going to start scanning the server and find the misconfiguration. Now even it will report the missing headers also. It will report the directory missing bug also. Okay. It's a really takes a long time. I hate to use this one because of the performance. They really take long time. Just to be normal application, run this with it. Then consider this. That makes sense. This is a bonus part of the review. So security misconfiguration. So as far as the was software like if you look into the security misconfiguration, what they are recommending, observe missing security happening across the part of the application. Improperly configured permissions or cloud services. Unnecessary features are installed. Unnecessary open ports, services, or web pages, or accounts are removed. We can identify the default accounts and their passwords are right. How we do that? Intro. Load the user list, password list, find that there is a default accounts. With the default password. Okay. And error handling also really important. This is also. I recommend like error we use the intro. We load the random data. We send to the target. We observe what type of errors returned by the application. In the syntax error, if we get more about the server configuration, technology, consider as a bug because the developer don't have proper error handling mechanism. If we have proper error handling mechanism, we don't expose that information right to you. Like a single quote issue. You are getting syntax error. Based upon that, you are concluding the vulnerability explanation vulnerability error. But when you do the single code, is just like a returning 404 page not found. It means they have a proper handling. proper like error handling without any error is a redirected to is showing that like some page not found or like is like a redirecting back to it. So what happened like so you applications you can't find the vulnerability. So most of the vulnerability detection we are able to do that with the help of the errors. Syntax errors, stack traces. So we have to observe that how our application is handling the errors. And we have to observe that these our application security features are like properly configured. If framework to framework they have a security controls, they should implement that. And observe that so the server is getting the security measures. Basic security measures. Let's verify the security measures. Verify that software is out of date. If up to date out of date. If it is a vulnerable, report. Under which category? Vulnerable. Out of date version ఉండడం అనేది దేనికి వస్తుంది security misconfiguration. But due to out of date, it has a even known vulnerabilities also. అంటే it comes into the vulnerable components category. Old version వాడడం తప్పు. దాంట్లో బగ్ ఉండడం అర్థమైంది. సో ఓల్డ్ వర్షన్ వాడినా కూడా తప్పేస్తాం ఎందుకు అవుట్డేటెడ్ వాడుతున్నావు దాంట్లో బగ్ ఉండొచ్చు దానివల్ల నువ్వు హ్యాక్ అవ్వచ్చు. అర్థమైంది. లేటెస్ట్ వర్షన్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఎందుకు ఓల్డ్ వర్షన్ వాడుతున్నావు? You have a disclaimer, right? See, Microsoft is like a release like Windows 11. You are using Windows XP. Now tell me, is it a good or bad? XP కి వాళ్ళు అప్డేట్ ఇవ్వరు కదా, విస్తార్ ఇవ్వరు కదా, 7 ఇవ్వరు కదా, ఈవెన్ 10 కూడా ఇవ్వమని చెప్పినారు. అది కూడా ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ ఓన్లీ 11. మరి ఎందుకు అంటున్నావు? When you are using outdated OS, you don't get the updates. If any vulnerability, if a hacker found any 0-day vulnerability, company is not responsible for releasing a patch because their service is already ended. Internet Explorer ended. Then Internet Explorer vulnerable. So our company, whenever they build the product, they should consider best practices. They should use the up-to-date operating system in a server side. Okay, up-to-date components in a part of the development. Then JavaScript library, I'm using a jQuery library. If that jQuery library is outdated library, which has some vulnerabilities, is it a good? No. Those components are used to that compromising both product and right. So, one component vulnerability can reach the whole application component. So you have to use that whenever you are using like a third-party module integration. You should use that. Right. Okay, up to date vulnerability. Clear everyone? So this is about like a vulnerable and like security misconfiguration. Please go through this list of issues. You have got all the list of issues. Read them, understand. So in this bit like we discuss security design, security misconfiguration, vulnerable and outdated. So we can make another one. So up to A1 to A1 application security classes. Spend some time, understand the whole concepts. Okay, so we have even like a Bugfoot tutorials also. I given like a Bugfoot book in a Bugfoot folder. Read that book for understanding. So if you open your Bugfoot folder, in that folder, you have a Bugfoot book.